Pocket Preschool.
Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Bailey, and today we're gonna be drawing Chase from the show Paw Patrol. Go ahead and grab yourself something to draw with, and we can get started. Okay, you guys, so whenever I start drawing anything, I look at the body and the head. So the body is made up of a few simple shapes, first shape being a circle. So let's start by drawing the body, and we're actually just gonna draw half a circle. So I'm gonna find about just under the middle of the page. I usually like to start in the middle of the page. But Chase is tall, so we're gonna go just under the middle. We're gonna start drawing the bottom half of the circle. So we're just gonna be drawing a big U shape, like this. And you may notice that instead of doing just one swoop, I'm doing a lot of little tiny swoops. That way, makes it easier to control the shape that I'm making. So with this half circle, we're gonna make this right side go up just a little further than this. So see how they're lined up. If we were to draw an imaginary line, we'll go just above that line, draw a diagonal line, curving up toward the right top side of the paper. So if you were to draw an imaginary line, it'd line up there. And we're gonna draw a line across. Find the middle of this shape down here. We're gonna go just past that. And we're gonna draw a line. It's gonna be not perfectly straight down, it's gonna go a little to the right. We're gonna draw a line connecting these 2 points right here. And this one, just to measure you've drawn it to the right place, it'll be about the middle of this line right here. See that? That's in the middle. It'll go about that far. And then you'll just connect those. And now we have the shape of the body. The next part of step one we're gonna do is the head. Continue this line straight up like that. Then we're gonna do another line like that for the neck so we can get to the head. Just past this point right here and angle it in just a bit. You could even connect these if you want. And what I try to do as I'm drawing out my first shapes, when I'm shaping everything, I like to draw really lightly because most likely some of these lines are going to be erased near the end. So we're going to start curving into the face shape. So this line is going to go out like that. This line is going to do the same thing. And to know you've gone far enough with these lines, this one on this right side, it's gonna go, if you were to draw an imaginary line down to this one, it would be about, cut this one in half. And then we'll do another line going out like this for the side of the face. Same thing over here. And then one curving in. Curving in. And then straight up after that. See how these are sort of mirroring each other? And now we have the beginning shapes for the body and the head. So the next thing we're gonna be doing are the legs and the ears, okay? So let's get started on those. And whenever I'm drawing legs, if you've ever drawn legs with me before, I like to break it down into two shapes. First shape being a rectangle, second shape being a circle. So we're gonna find this corner right here for this left leg, and we're just gonna go down to about there, do a diagonal line, and then we're gonna follow this line we used down here. We're just gonna continue it like that. Super easy. I'm gonna reshape this body up here so I can draw this leg on the right side. Just start with those three lines, all right? And you might even notice that they match or they're parallel. See how they're going the same way? We're gonna draw the right side of this leg right here. And the same for this one right here. The left side of that one. And then we are gonna draw our first circle, which is going to be the paw of Chase. And with this circle, you're gonna wanna make sure you draw a little bit to the left, because this side is gonna match up with this line, but this side is gonna go past this line. And then you can clean up those extra lines you have. And we're gonna do this paw. This one is gonna be a little different. We're gonna draw it right in the middle, so it's gonna go off to this side just a little bit, and then the same thing on this side, just a little bit. And then we're gonna finish this side of this leg right here. And this one isn't gonna go as far as these ones, because this leg is behind Chase. And draw in this other paw. See how they're already starting to look like legs, and this one looks like it's behind these two. Awesome, so now that we have our beginning shape of the legs and the feet, we're gonna move up to the ears. And the ears are made up of two shapes as well, a rectangle and a triangle. So we are gonna find our sides of the face right here. See, these are Chase's cheeks. I'm gonna go in just a tiny bit, and I'm gonna go straight up to about the middle of this line right here. Do the same thing on this side. And these two lines that we're drawing right now, they're gonna be even. So one way to measure that is you can make an imaginary line going across. Just draw it really lightly on the face because we're not gonna use that line. To connect those two. And you can even do this. You can use your pencil and measure it like that. And then you can mark it. And then we're gonna do the top side of the ears. So this line right here is gonna start to curve out. It's gonna go past the face just a little bit. Same on this side. And then you can just draw a line going straight up. Same on this side. I might curve mine just a little bit. And you're gonna be doing a line going back in toward the middle of the face shape. So I'm gonna draw a line just to mark the middle of this. Going toward that. Same thing on this side. Awesome, and now we have the ears and the legs. The next thing we're gonna be moving on to are the details inside Chase's face, okay? So let's get started with that. So I like to start with Chase's snout. I'm gonna do the bottom half of the snout. So we're just gonna do a curvy line. And notice how I'm again just doing a bunch of little tiny movements like this instead of one swoop. Makes it easier to control. Awesome. And then I'm going to take this line that I was splitting the face with and follow it all the way down. I'm just going to make this one really light, so I will be erasing it at the end. I'm going to find these 2 points right here for the bottom of the mouth. See those points that we made? I'm going to draw a really light line, and that is going to represent the bottom of the mouth. And I'm just going to make it a little curvy, because mouths aren't perfectly straight, right? A little bit of a curve to them. And then I'm just gonna erase this side, and erase this side, and see how these are even on each side. And you can even measure it if you want. So watch this, measure this. See, that's the same. And then I'm gonna draw a line going out like this. Same on this side. I might bring this line actually down just a little lower. And we're just gonna be doing another curved line for the top of the mouth. So we're gonna start the nose just above the mouth. And just a light mark there. We're gonna do lines, diagonal lines, branching out. And this nose shape is gonna be a sort of rounded triangle. you're going to draw the eye line right here. So you'll find this corner here and this one here, and you'll bring those ones together with a light line. That way we know how big to draw the nose. So we're just gonna draw that top part of the nose just under that line. And then what we're gonna be doing for the eyes, is we're gonna find the corner, or just before the corner of the nose. I'm gonna make my nose a little bit wider. Find this right here, just before this right side. And then this on this side, same thing, just before the left side. You'll curve it in like this toward this middle line. And then it'll go up, it'll go parallel with that line for a second. And then it's gonna curve back out like that. And we're just gonna mirror it on this side, see? It goes parallel, and then it curves back out. I'm gonna start right across from the nose. Make two little marks. See this corner of the nose? 2 marks there. I'm gonna start drawing the eyeballs. I'm gonna start with this left eyeball. Follow this along parallel, right? And then we're gonna curve back in. And the top of the eyes, you remember this line that we made right here? Top of the eyes are gonna go about that far up. And we'll curve back in. This line will end at the top of the nose. Same thing on this side. Parallel, and then branch it out this way. Might make this one just a little taller. Clean those lines. Clean up my lines. Awesome, and now we have the finishing shapes on the face. So next thing I'm gonna be doing is the hat and then Chase's backpack. So for the hat, we're gonna find this point right here on each side. Probably go to this corner here. I'm just gonna draw diagonal lines going out like that. See that? And then we'll do one going up, one going up, and then we're just gonna connect those lines right here. And this line that we're drawing right now, it's gonna go parallel with this line. Just follow it along like that. See? Then we're gonna do the top part of the hat. You'll find you go in just a bit from this corner here. You can point this one up toward the point of Chase's ear. This side you'll point it about to there. You can go in just a little more here. Yeah, I like that line right there. Go up here, like that, diagonal line like that, see how those ones match. And then you're just gonna draw a curved line like this to connect those two, sort of like a rainbow shape. Next thing we're gonna do is his backpack. So we're gonna find this corner, back of his body, draw a line going diagonal pointing toward his face like that. And then we're gonna find this corner here of his neck and then just connect those. See that? And you can erase any extra lines that you have. Okay, you guys, so now that we've finished drawing the hat and the backpack, we're gonna go over and finish Chase's tail and all the rest of the details on Chase, okay? We're gonna find this line right here of the leg, the back leg, where it meets the body. I'm just gonna find that point. Draw a diagonal line like that. Go about that far. And then we're gonna find this point, see how there's a point right there. Gonna draw a line. Not quite parallel, it's actually gonna go a little further down. So see how that's parallel? We'll just go right under that like that. And then you can erase that line. And then we're just gonna draw an oval shape right here. And then you can erase it, make it cleaner if you want. I'm actually gonna go ahead and erase these lines here too. Now we have a tail. Now I'm gonna start going back in and finishing the rest of the details on Chase's body. So I'm gonna start from bottom to top. I'm just gonna go up about that far, not very far. And we're gonna draw a line diagonal going this way. And then we're gonna go up, find this point again right here where we started to draw the tail. The tail and this back leg meets. I'm just gonna draw a light line so we know where to start drawing this part of the top of the leg. So we're gonna do a diagonal up, like that. Curve it around, and then up here, curve that to meet. And around mine just a little more. And then erase any extra lines that you have. And see how now it looks like the leg is coming out of the side. And then we can erase this part on the bottom. And we're gonna go down and add some details to the paws. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut off the edges right there. Erase that side. I'll come around. Just make it a little more paw shape instead of a circle. I'm gonna erase this line because I don't need that one anymore. And I'm gonna draw 2 lines like that. See, now that looks like a paw. Doing a curved line like that, about this far. Curved line like that. And I can erase this line and this one right here. I might just leave like a light. And then same thing back here. The next detail I'm going to add is Chase's collar and tag. So I'm going to go just to the right of this point right here. Do a diagonal line curving up about that far, so not quite to the top of this shape right here, just barely. And then I'm going to go over here and draw a line straight up, about the same length. Then I'm just going to connect those. The curved line that follows this one right here. See this shape? I can erase the lines inside. See, and this is why in the beginning I recommend drawing it very lightly, because then you can go back and erase those lines super easy. And then we're going to finish the collar here. So we're going to find this point here, go just to the right. And we're gonna make an upside down triangle. I'm gonna find about 2 in the middle of the face, go down. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a line here, going down to the bottom, like that. And we can shave some of these lines off, make him a little rounder. Make this face shape just a little rounder too. Same thing up here. Can take this line and round that out. See that? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start rounding out the face, finding those sharp edges that we made and just rounding them out, and then finishing the details on everything else. Okay, you guys, so this is our finished drawing of Chase. Next thing we have to do is color. So go ahead and grab yourself something to color with and we can get started. Okay, you guys, this is our finished Chase. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I know I did. I hope you learned something new, and I hope you join me next time. All right, bye.
Pocket Preschool.